Hello, everyone. This is Chris Weatherhead with VP Marketing and Hotel Relations with Montecito Village Travel. And we're here today with Tammy Lewis on a virtual networking event. And she's going to explain everything, all the wonderful elements of Regent Seven Seas Cruises. She is the sales and marketing director with them. So with that being said, I'm going to pass it over to you, Tammy. Let yourself introduce yourself, explain a little bit about the product, and then dive in deeper.
Great, thanks so much, Chris, and welcome everybody. Hopefully you have a glass of wine or champagne, and you're going to learn what's new at Regent Seven Seas. And we're going to give you a really forthright of what's happening at Regent Seven Seas, and we're really looking forward to sharing with you our new safety protocols and everything that we're doing at Regent Seven Seas. So I'm sure by now you've all discovered new recipes and you all have clean closets, but I think a lot of us are really getting to a point where we want to look forward to something in the future. And one of my favorite quotes is, "One doesn't discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore." And we're definitely in very fluid, changing times, and I can't wait not to use the word unprecedented again. But Montecito Village Travel is truly one of the family members of Regent Seven Seas Cruises. Our two companies have worked together for more than 25 years, and they do an outstanding job. And we're really here to tell you about information, advise you, and inspire you to start dreaming about the future, to enjoy the benefits of Regent Seven Seas, and giving you the information what you need to do, you need to really know about cruising. But before I get started, let's talk about and address the elephant in the room. Well, we're in a global pandemic, and our focus right now at Regent Seven Seas is truly on safety and health, and that's where we're really having the majority of our focus. But I want to share with you, before this pandemic, I call it the pandemic tornado, the COVID tornado, really took place. CLIA, which is the Cruise Line International Association, and there's 275 ships that are a member of that organization. And within that membership, daily, cruise ships were really bringing clients around the world about 600,000 per day. So when you think about what happened with the media when COVID-19 first broke out, we really got our unfair share of media coverage. But truly only less than a half a dozen ships even had an incident on board. And cruising has always been one of the safest ways to truly see the world. You're probably wondering where our ships are, and they are changing around quite a bit, but the Navigator, our smallest ship, which is 490 guests, is dry docking right now in Italy. The Seven Seas Mariner is in LA, but she's leaving to go at sea. And then Voyager is in Italy, Explorer is in Florida, and the Seven Seas Splendor is in Aruba. So we want to keep things positive with what's happening, and we know at Regent Seven Seas, true cruisers love cruising so much that they don't want to stop. And we're working and we'll be presenting a very comprehensive program to the CDC, but until the CDC says we can sail safely, our ships are safely parked right now. 60% of our guests that were canceled off our canceled voyages have already rebooked, and we're very, very lucky. Regent Seven Seas is a part of Norwegian Cruise Holdings, and we're in a very positive financial state with a super long runway. So we are in very good shape. Our new healthy sail panel I want to introduce in a minute, but I want to talk a bit about Frank Del Rio. He's our CEO, and he is a true inspiration and leader for all of us at Regent Seven Seas. And we are not going to sail until it's 100% safe for our guests and crew. With our healthy sail panel comprised of our leaders, Dr. Scott Gottlieb and Governor Michael Lewitt. He was the former Secretary of Health and Human Services, and Dr. Scott Gottlieb was the former Commissioner of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. These two gentlemen, with a team of 11 more experts, doctors, people that are very experienced, have worked at the CDC, are working together with us as well as Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, to put forth a very comprehensive plan to get us safely back cruising. So what's going to be happening in our ship is continuous ship-wide disinfecting and daily fogging in the suites and public spaces. This is a hospital-grade, non-toxic fogging. We also have our new hospital-grade air filtration system and a dedicated public health officer from the CDC and changing itineraries, really managing what's happening around the world. As far as our guests, we'll have pre-embarkation health screening, and we'll also have a very social, responsible type of check-in. We won't be having buffets any longer, but we'll have somebody serving you. We'll also have increased social distancing throughout our ships with reduced capacity, not only on board, but also on our included shore excursions, within our culinary classes and our onboard activities, and increased spacing in our dining venues. We'll have partners in prevention with our local destination tour operators, and really what we do on board and what we do with our partners on land will be something that you will be able to be within the Regent Seven Seas bubble and a part of our blueprint. Safety for our crew. We have the highest standards for our safety with our crew and our guests, with multiple health screenings each day with multiple temperature checks and increased rigid sanitation and hygiene protocols. And then we'll have more medical staff on board our ships. So that really is, in a nutshell, what we're putting together. And this isn't the entire plan, but this is just the surface of what we're implementing at Regent Seven Seas Cruises. So if you haven't sailed with us, I've been with the company for 17 years, and I have to say, I get so passionate about talking about our brand because it really, truly is an unrivaled experience. It's all about immersive exploration, getting into the heart of the destination with knowledgeable guides and in comfort. It's about our suites, and our suites are absolutely incredible. I call them indulgent private retreats with an oceanfront view, ranging from 300 to more than 4,000 square feet. The service, you know, our staff on board, they greet you with a smile. They're authentic, they're genuine, and they really want to make sure you just have an incredible vacation experience. And our cuisine, I say it's all about a culinary gourmet experience, and I call it an Epicurean adventure. As far as what we do for immersing with our free shore excursion program, about 80% of our shore excursions are included. We offer more than 2,000 included free shore excursions at Regent Seven Seas. Now, there's some that are paid for shore excursions, but through Montecito Village Travel, just about every sailing date they have has some sort of a benefit through Virtuoso, their consortium, and they have many benefits there. And then they have spotlight destination dates throughout the year with Regent Seven Seas, where they're offering you nice large onboard spending credits, and you can use these spending credits in advance to pay for Regent Choice shore excursions. So that could be a private tour of the Hermitage after hours, or a tour at night at Catherine Summer Palace, or it could be a helicopter ride. Those are just a couple of the examples. We also have our small group tours of no more than 16 guests, and our new Go Local tours, where you can get up close and personal, live like a local in Rome, go to a family estate in Montenegro and learn about their family wine for the day, learn how to make cheese on a farm, even be a shepherd for the day. We also have our Gourmet Explorer tours, which are on Seven Seas Splendor and Seven Seas Explorer. And these are chef-led tours, and our guests really enjoy those. What's new with our shore excursion enhancements is that we have our new Smart Guide, which you will get information in your documents, and you will be able to download this app. And then when you're on our tours, you'll be able to listen to the guides on your smartphone. We also have a brand new spot at Regent Seven Seas, which is our Serene Spot and Wellness Center. And the great thing about this is that we have the 7 seas and 7 stones, and you pick a stone for your treatment, and then really that journey with the smells and the sounds with that goes throughout your journey on your spa treatment. And the hallmark of Regent Seven Seas is truly our intimate, luxurious, all-suite floating boutique hotels, I'd like to say. And they're very beautiful, of course, and very spacious, but no matter what ship you choose at Regent Seven Seas, it's like stepping on a new ship because we spent more than $125 million refurbishing our entire fleet. And what's included at Regent Seven Seas, and what I truly believe makes us unrivaled, is really the enjoyment of every luxury being included, from business class air on intercontinental flights to our shore excursion program, our free land tours that I'll talk about a little bit later, our pre-night hotel package if you're in the concierge level, just going in any of the bars or lounges and not having to swipe or sign for anything, the gratuities being included, all of the specialty gourmet dining, the transfers, and of course, you have unlimited Wi-Fi in every single category. We just brought out a new ship at Regent Seven Seas, and I was lucky enough to actually sail on Seven Seas Splendor and go to the inaugural before cruising was really shut down, but we truly call her luxury perfected. She has the first woman captain on a new build. The godmother was Christy Brinkley. We had Teal at our inaugural. He was phenomenal. There's more than 500 crystal chandeliers and over an acre of Italian marble with an art collection that will speak to any of you, whether you love art or you don't. There's something on board that will really capture your attention. Seven Seas Splendor is all about space and light. We had 4 different design teams working on this ship. One of my favorite places on board is the Seven Seas Splendor Lounge, which is at the top of the ship with a panoramic view and great music and lounges. And we have our coffee connection, which is new on this ship, an outdoor area and an indoor area with a puzzle corner. And of course, our baristas are there making your favorite cappuccinos and espressos. And again, it's all included. What I love about our new ships is our culinary centers, and we have all different types of classes that you can take. You can use your onboard spending credits to pay for the shore excursions and the culinary classes. We have 18 individual cooking stations for our guests, from learning how to cook French, Italian, healthy, grilling, how to put on a high tea. We have a lot of different variety of classes you can enjoy. And when you're in our bars and lounges, of course, no one's ever going to ask you to sign for anything, but we have our mixologists just do an incredible job. I tried some of the most unusual cocktails I had ever experienced in my life on the Seven Seas Splendor, and they're all fresh ingredients, and we just do an incredible job. And it's just so nice that no one's ever going to interrupt your conversation. What I really love about Regent Seven Seas is that we're all about choice. So when you're in the Compass Rose, and this is our largest specialty dining venue at sea, you can have whatever you enjoy. If the first night you want steak, and the second night you want lobster, and the third night you want lobster and steak, and maybe the fourth night you want Dover sole, maybe you want grilled chicken, maybe you want rack of lamb, whatever you enjoy with any type of side or sauce, it's Element service, and we will prepare that fresh for you. And it's open dining seating, and it's country club casual. If you've been to Mastro's or Ruth Chris, you will fall in love with Prime 7. This is our classic American steakhouse. What I really enjoy about our specialty dining venues is that we have bars, so you can enjoy a cocktail before you go in. And these are by reservation only, but all the specialty dining is included. In Chartreuse, this is a modern twist on French cuisine. And in all of our venues, we just do an incredible job of the food and wine pairings. We also have our Pacific Rim. If you love Vietnamese, Chinese, sushi, sake, you'll feel right at home at Pacific Rim. And this is a piece of art, this life-size dragon that greets you when you walk into Pacific Rim. And we have a real Tibetan prayer wheel when you walk in on Seven Seas Explorer. One of the beautiful things about Regent, and one of the things I really love, is dining under the stars. But you know, with the things that people are really wanting and enjoying, and people really want to sit outside, and that's why we have La Veranda. We have this in the morning and in the afternoon, and also at night. And it turns into our Italian restaurant, Sette Mari. We also have our really casual atmosphere on the pool deck, and you can have a great steak out there, a great glass of wine, and again, dine under the stars. Our suites. We do call it the suite life at Regent Seven Seas because, again, there are so many choices. Our Regent Suite is truly a haven at sea at more than 4,000 square feet. This suite has a private car and driver. It has 2 bedrooms, an expansive living area. And this is our master suite that also has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms at more than 2,000 square feet. Our grand suite is just another choice with a private bedroom. And in all of our name suites, you have, of course, Veuve Clicquot and a pillow selection, and fig leaves and bath salts and just all the creature comforts of home and more. And then, of course, our penthouse suites, and all of the penthouse suites come with butlers as well as our name suites. And they are very spacious. Our superior suites, the beds face the ocean, and I love this option that you can sit in bed, read a book, and you still have that gorgeous view of the ocean and just watching the world go by. When I was on board, this was my suite, the Deluxe Veranda Suite. It was gorgeous. It was super comfortable. I had a walk-in closet. I had a nice, comfortable sitting area. All of our suites have stocked mini bars, and if you have a certain type of spirit that you enjoy, just ask your cabin stewardess or your butler, and we can make sure that that's in your suite for you as well. Again, I call them indulgent private spaces with all of the space on your veranda, just to really enjoy your experience and have that me time when you're in your own little private paradise. But where do we go at Regent Seven Seas? We do sail the world from 7 to 117 nights. And what's new for 2021 into 2022? Well, we have the new Splendor sailing in Northern Europe. We also have really great itineraries round trip out of London to do, of course, London and Ireland and Scotland. We have the Norwegian fjords on our Baltic cruises. We spend 3 full days in St. Petersburg. And we also will be on the Splendor in Western Europe. And some of the features will be overnights in Bordeaux, Stockholm, and St. Petersburg, and Amsterdam. Seven Seas Explorer, for the first time, will be sailing in the Great Land. And I have personally been to Alaska 8 times, and I would certainly go back for the 9th time because there is so much to see. We have 7-night cruises northbound and southbound. We have one 11-night cruise round trip out of Vancouver, and she'll be sailing in Alaska this summer. It's a great itinerary that's close to home to bring family and friends. She'll also, in the first quarter, be doing very extensive programs in Asia, visiting Tokyo. We have a Tokyo to Tokyo cruise, and we'll also be doing New Zealand and Australia. Seven Seas Voyager will be doing new Holy Land cruises, the Greek Isles, spots that we haven't visited for a while in Turkey. We'll be back in Istanbul. We'll also be back in Africa doing round-trip cruises out of Cape Town. And we'll also have our South Atlantic and Route to South America cruise. We'll be doing that in the first quarter of the year, and then we'll be back at the beginning of 2022. Seven Seas Mariner will be doing more shorter cruises in the Mediterranean. And again, we include business class air on all of our European itineraries. And she'll also be doing a really exciting tour of the Amazon, a round trip out of Miami, and several Panama Canal cruises. And she will be our baby doing the World Cruise departing January 5th, round trip out of San Francisco, doing the Ring of Fire. Seven Seas Navigator will be doing a Grand Arctic cruise and 94 days, a round trip out of New York. She'll also see the beautiful fall colors in Canada, New England, and she'll also do Amazon cruising and cruises to Bermuda. We also include land programs, and these are new on selected voyages. We'll be doing it for the first time in Santiago. We'll also have a 3-day included land program in Sydney, Australia. We'll also have one in Cape Town, and we'll also have one in New Zealand. Dubai and United Arab Emirates will be another option, discovering Singapore, and then of course our wonderful trips to Bali, Indonesia. and our sunrise over Tokyo. And those are just some of the free included land programs that we include at Regent Seven Seas. So thank you so much for joining us today. I wanted to kind of change gears now and talk about Montecito and some of our really special offerings today that you've joined us on our webinar. And good until the end of the month, until August 31st, we have our Return with Regent, which is $1,000 shipboard credit that you can enjoy to really have lots of choices with shore excursions and the culinary. We have our Regent Reassurance, which gives you the peace of mind once you pay in full to cancel for any reason whatsoever up to 15 days prior to when your cruise leaves and get 100% of your money back in a future cruise credit. We also have on Europe and Alaska a 50% reduced deposit. We also have our exclusive offer only through Montecito Village Travel, which is really our onboard savings offer. So when you come on board and sail with us, if you book on board with our onboard cruise consultant, you get a special offer. But we have offered this just to Montecito, and these are per person discounts. So if you look on the chart where it says sailing length and it says 0 to 14 days, and you go across where it says concierge suite, that's $200 off per person. So it would be $400 off per suite. But because Montecito Village is such an incredible partner with us, for the next week, we're going to be doubling that. So it would be $800 off per suite for new bookings. And again, we have this for 1 week. It's over next Thursday. And again, all of these are doubled. So it's a fantastic offer. In closing, I just want to say, sometimes when you haven't sailed with us and you get the brochure and maybe your advisor is walking you through the itinerary and you think, wow, I have a bit of sticker shock. Please keep in mind that we are truly all inclusive at Regent Seven Seas. And when you compare us to other luxury lines, you will see by the time you add in the airfare and the shore excursions and the Wi-Fi and the gratuities and the bar drinks and alternative dining and the government fees and taxes and the transfers, you can see that the luxury line is going to be more expensive than Regent Seven Seas. But even if you compare us to a premium cruise line, you will also see that we are certainly the best value out there. And Regent Seven Seas, we are a 6-star cruise line. I say we're upscale without being uptight. And once you sail with us, you will come back time and time again. So I want to thank Montecito Village Travel for giving us the opportunity to share with you a little bit about the world of Regent Seven Seas, our safety protocols, and how we're really focusing our energies on making sure when we return that your voyage will be safer than ever. Thank you.
Thanks, Tammy, and thank you everyone who's joined us today. And for those questions that have come in, we will follow up with those offline. Otherwise, I just wanted to, just again thank everyone for their, taking 30 minutes out of their day today. I know everyone's very busy, and we hope that this offer is, being so lucrative, is very enticing. And I think it's a great time to book for 2021, and especially with the Regent Reassurance. You can feel really confident and comfortable in doing so. So with that being said, I'm going to let Tammy wrap it up one last time. And otherwise, I just wanted to say, let's go cruising.
Thanks, Chris. I just want to say thanks to everybody, and that these offers are for new bookings. And the really great thing about it is that the discount offer is combinable with the Return with Regent offer, which gives you the $1,000 shipboard credit. And then through Montecito Village Travel, they also have more benefits and bonuses. Just speak to your very qualified advisor, and they will help you navigate through our itineraries and also through the voyages that offer you the most benefits. So everyone, stay safe out there. Super appreciate your time, and we look forward to getting back in the water and having you on board. Thanks so much.